Alright, Rampage in his robot mode. Rampage transformation is very similar to Razor Claw, but then he has a longer arms, makes him have a better body proportion. So quite nice figure, this one. And for articulation, his arms gets to rotate 360 degrees. Alright, and his head doesn't move at all. I believe his waist do turns, but my one can't seem to be turned. Alright, and his legs move to the back and to the front, and knee joint to bend his knees, and some feet joint to move the feet up and down, and pretty all as much. And what he has as a weapon is his two blasters that I already showed in his beast mode, but you only need one in his robot mode to let him hold in one hand. While the other hands, you need to let him hold his swords. Yeah, like all of them have swords. This is his swords, alright? And you could hold this with the other hands. Yep. Definitely a very nice figure. Alright, and let's get on to the other figures. Alright, Tantrum. Tantrum in his beast mode is a bull or bison, whatever you want to call it. He forms the left legs for Predaking. Well, you can see his figure is pretty much looks like a bull, and he has big horn on the head. See on his face, very nice looking head. Alright, his body is very similar to a bull as well. Alright, but I do realize that he has a very skinny rear legs. If you look closely, the rear legs was a bit skinnier than the front legs. Alright, but overall quite nice figures. So what articulation wise, his head's just like headstrong, could be moved up and down to make pattern like this or like this. That's why I like him in his beast mode. Alright, and his front leg can move to the back, no feet articulation, and the rear legs doesn't move at all. Alright, and for his weapons in beast mode, you can take the feet from Predaking with 2 packs and pack it onto the 2 hole on the Tantrum's back. Alright, so and to form a big giant cannons on Tantrum back, just like Stronghold. Alright, now let's get on to transform him into his robot mode. Alright, Tantrum in his robot mode. He's definitely not one of my favorite, because I don't like how he looks, how his head hidden under his bull head, and he has 2 really big giant arms, as you can see. Alright, and looks like he's wearing an orange ground as well, so kind of weird for me. So articulation wise, his head get to move like this, not much. Okay, and his arms can flip down, can rotate down and all the way to the back, but can't be rotated 360 degrees, and his arms can be fold into his body, and no articulation on his bodies. And for weapon, he came with 2 weapons, but we only need 1 to let him hold in his hands. Alright, and the other hands, we're going to hold his swords. Alright, this is how his swords looks like. Alright, so just let him hold this sword in the other hand. And there we have it, Predaking Tantrum. Alright, let's get on to the last figures, Dive Bombs. Alright, Dive Bombs. Dive Bomb is an eagle in his beast mode. he forms the right arms of Predaking, and his wings actually can be removed and form the wings for Predakings. Alright, and you can see he has a very nice eagle. This is how his face looks like. Nice detail on the chest, and as I really like the details over on the jetpacks, and it's very nice they paint it gold. So he has a tail on the back, and articulation wise, oh, you can see the face now. Alright, never mind. Articulation wise, his head can goes up and down, but I prefer to leave it this way because if you take it up you will see his face. Alright, and his feet can goes up and down as well. His wings can be expand, and so do this part, but I usually only expand this part. I think this way makes him looks nicer. Alright, and his tails can be flip-flop. Alright, and yep, if you expand his wings and if you do like this, and it will make him looks as though he is flying. Alright, whee. Alright, fine then. So now in his robot mode, in his beast mode, here you can attach this two blaster onto his wings. This is how his blaster looks like. Alright, and you just need to attach these two onto his wings over here, and let him sort of have a weapon when he's flying. Alright, and yep, so now let's get on to transform him into his robot mode. I think to put this anywhere. Alright, dive bomb in his robot mode. In his robot mode, dive bomb is very hard to stand if you put it up straight because the wings on the back is just too heavy. So you have to make him lean forward in order for him to stand straight. Alright, so in his robot mode, dive bomb is one of my favorite along with Rampage because both of them have the best body proportion. All of the size for the arms, legs fits really well, and the body looks really nice, really fit to the whole thing. Alright, so along with Rampage, dive bomb is also one of my favorite, and I actually kind of like the eagle helmets that he's having on his head. Well, I just have the idea because the front of the eagle is the peak is opening and reveal his head, his face. Alright, and on the back I already told you that he has a very nice jetpack that painted in gold. Alright, so yep, that's it for his. So for articulation, his arm can rotate 360 degrees if without the wings on the back, and his head get to move up and down, but I prefer just to keep it down this way because I don't like to move it around or it might mess up with the helmets. Alright, he has he do have a waist articulation which allows him to rotate 360 degrees on the waist. His legs move to the front and to the back, and he has knee joint to bend his knees. No feet this time. Alright, and his tail are able to flip flop like this. Okay, so for weapons, same thing I already showed you. He has two blasters, but you only need one. So, oh, by the way, the transformation for his arms is really unique. I really hope that Razor Claw and Rampage would have this kind of transformation for their arms. because his transformation is kind of similar to Razor Claw and Rampage. So very nice. It's a extend arms, alright. And this is his weapons. Just let me hold it in his hand, and also this is his swords, alright. It opens like a flower, and hold it in the other hands. And there we have these dive bombs in his robot mode. Definitely one of my favorites. Alright, okay, to wrap things up, I'm going to show you how to prepare all the Predacons to form Predakings. Stay tuned.